Breaking news, oil prices have turned negative.
Oil prices tanking today, dragging the markets lower as well. The Dow down over 500 points. We just saw crazy historic drops in U.S. crude today.
The COVID-19 pandemic has just brought more uncertainty to our everyday life. The May futures contract for West Texas Intermediate crashed 300% from $17.85 US a barrel to negative $37.63 a barrel on Monday, the worst level since 1983. In other words, a seller would have to pay a buyer to take their oil. I'm Dr. Qiao. This is Foxtel. So what happened? Monday's plunge is a troubling sign of an unprecedented global supply-demand imbalance in 2020. The supply of crude oil has far outweighed demand since the coronavirus pandemic halted economic activities. But it does not fully represent the actual oil price. On Tuesday, oil prices rebounded. U.S. oil futures for June jumped 8.4% to $22.15 a barrel. Gains were capped, however, amid unresolved concerns over imbalance between supply and demand. As oil storage facilities around the world are filling up, offshore oil storage has also increased significantly, where storage tanks will be full within 60 days, according to Morgan Stanley. Weak global economic data put pressures on oil prices. Brent oil prices have collapsed around 60% since the start of the year, while U.S. crude futures have fallen around 130% to levels well below break-even costs necessary for many shale drillers. This has led to drilling halts and drastic spending cuts. Morgan Stanley's third quarter estimate of 20.7% U.S. GDP growth implies that the level of real GDP in the third quarter will claw back only 35% of the lost output in the first half of the year. Are we heading to a financial crisis? Some experts said a financial crisis is unlikely. Jimmy Zhu, chief strategist at Fullerton Research, told CGTN that although the debt of oil players is relatively high, the chain reaction of default will be lower compared with banks and other financial institutions. Singapore-based Hin Loan Trading Limited, one of the largest fuel traders in Asia, has admitted to $800 million in undisclosed losses and has filed for bankruptcy protection. Li Li, China head of analytics with ICIS, said, "I don't think there would be a banking crisis, as there have been no cases similar or related to Hin Loan till now." What does it mean for consumers? Gas prices have been low for the past 4 months. It may be good news if you drive often, but it also indicates that the economy is taking a winding road to recovery. When more countries have the pandemic contained and we see fewer new cases, that's when oil futures are likely to be more stable.